Hi all, this is Coach Rajesh. Hope you have enjoyed my previous video on unbelievable football skills. In this video, I will give you a more detailed analysis of the football skills. I will also be helping you to learn these skills using some simple methods. Kindly watch the complete video. Towards the end of this video, I will be giving you a detailed explanation of those simple methods. Let's watch these skills one by one. The first one is change of speed. It's a very simple method. All you do is push the ball past the defender and run fast. Next one is the cut. This is a very common skill used by the players. You dribble towards the defender. Before you get too close, using your inside or outside foot, cut past the defender. Let's see how Messi uses this technique. Third one is the shoulder drop. This is one of the most common skill used by the players. You lean your body and drop your shoulder towards one end and take the balls towards the opposite side. Fourth one is the Cruyff turn. When the defender move across you to block, wind up like you're going to shoot. Instead, using the inside of your foot, drag the ball behind your leg. The fake kick. When the defender approaches you, move the ball towards the side. Run towards the ball as if you are going to kick. But instead, using the inside of your foot, drag the ball past the defender. Let's see how Messi uses this skill. Next is stop and go using the underfoot. When you're dribbling through the field and the defender catches up to you, use the underside of your foot to stop the ball. Then immediately use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. Next one is stop and go using inside foot. This one is similar to stop and go using underside of the foot. The only difference being, instead of underfoot, you will stop the ball using inside of the foot and then go past the defender using the other foot. Eighth is the inside out. Use the inside of your foot to drag the ball across your body. Then use the outside of the same foot to cut the ball away. Next is La Croqueta. Use the inside of your foot and slide the ball across your body to the other foot. Then use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. Let's now see how Messi uses this skill. Next one is roll crocketer. When the defender comes in for a tackle and you reaches there first, use the underside of your foot to pull the ball away from the defender across your body to the other foot. Now push the ball past the defender using the inside of the other foot. The 11th one is push and go. When you feel the defender is going to reach the ball first, reach out for the ball. Poke the ball past the defender and then run around the other side of the defender. Next one is the most popular, the step over. When you reach the defender, lean your body to one side and move your one foot around the front of the ball. Then use the outside of the other foot to push the ball to the other direction. Number 13, the famous Ronaldo chop. When you are running through the flank and you feel the defender is catching up, jump with both feet and chop the ball behind your leg and the defender. Next is the fake cutback. When you're running through the flank, you feel the defender is catching up. Stop the ball with the outside of your foot and use the inside of the same foot to push past the defender. The fake and la croqueta. When you reach the defender and there is no scope for forward movement, use the foot closest to the ball and feint to one side. Now use the la croqueta skill to get past the defender. Next one is the L cut. When you reach the defender, use the outside of your foot and make a small cut to the side of the defender. Then immediately switch the ball to the inside of your same foot and push the ball away from the defender. Let's watch Messi. The fake kick chop. When you're dribbling at a defender and you're in a position where you could shoot, wind up like you're going to shoot. but instead use the inside of your foot to chop the ball the other way. Let's watch Mbappe. 18th is drag and step over. When you're facing the defender on the wing, use the inside of your foot and start dragging the ball across your body. Then bring your foot around the ball as if you're going to the other side. Now using the outside of your other foot, push the ball past the defender. CR7. 1.5 step over. Let's watch Mbappe doing this 1.5 step over. When you reach the defender, do step over to one direction. Immediately do a body feint to the opposite direction. Now push the ball past the defender using the outside of your foot. Next one is the lift. When you are in a tight situation and nowhere to go, stick the toe underneath the ball and lift the ball over the defender's foot. Let's watch Messi's lift. "21st is the double cut. Use the outside of your foot and make a small cut directly to the side. Then, when the defender moves to one side, use the same foot to cut the ball back the other way. The scoop turn. When you dribble a defender on the wing, open up your body and start pushing the ball as if you are going to pass him. But instead, drag the ball in a curved motion and push the ball down the wing. Inside outside step over. When you're running down the wing and the defender is chasing, step around the front of the ball and across your body. But then as the ball rolls forward, use the same foot to step around the ball in the other direction and use your other foot to push the ball down the line. 24. The shaky dance. When you're facing the defender and the ball is still, shake your foot behind the ball and fake like you're going to go to different directions, and basically just dance. Next one is the roll cutback. When the defender is running with you, start by using the underside of your foot to roll the ball away from the defender. Then use the inside of your other foot to cut the ball back behind your leg and against the momentum of the defender. The fake Rabona. When the ball is rolling, run up like you're going to cross. Then plant one foot right next to the ball. Then bring your other foot behind the leg. Then using top of that foot stop the ball. #27 is roll elastico. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball to the side. Then use the inside of the same foot to get the ball past the defender. #28 Dragon Meg. When you are dribbling a defender on the wing, use the inside of your foot and start dragging the ball across your body. Then when the defender moves to defend you, use the outside of the same foot to push the ball through their legs. Next one is the roll croqueta meg. When you're facing the defender, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball across your body. And when the defender moves, use the inside of your other foot to push the ball through the legs of the defender. Next one is the roll flick up. When you're facing a defender on the wing, start rolling the ball back, attracting the defender more closer to you. Then use the underside of your foot to hold the ball back towards your body. And use your toe to flick the ball in the air and down the line. #31 is the elastico. When you're facing a defender, use the outside of your foot and start pushing the ball to one way. Then immediately bring your foot around the ball and use the inside of your foot to push the ball the other way. Next one is tempt and meg. when you're facing a defender on the corner. Use the underside of your foot and start rolling the ball towards your body, encouraging the defender to move towards you, closing down the space. Then, when the defender moves forward, put the ball through the legs of the defender. Next one is the scoop meg. When you are facing a defender, use the inside of your foot and start pushing the ball as if you are going to pass to a teammate. Then, if the defender tries to block the pass, drag the ball in a curve motion through the legs of the defender. Outside elastico. When you're facing a defender, use the outside of your heel and start pushing the ball towards the defender. Then immediately use the outside of your toe to put the ball to the other direction past the defender. The elastico meg. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the top of your foot and start pushing the ball as if you're going to go past the defender. Then use the inside of your foot to push the ball through the legs of the defender. The forward elastico. When the defender is close, use the outside of your foot and start pushing the ball to the side. But then, before the ball gets away, bring your foot around the ball and push it straight past the defender. Is double elastico. Use the inside of your foot to drag the ball across your body and at the same time bring your foot around the ball. Then use the outside of the same foot to take a touch back the other way and bring your foot around the ball again. And finally use the inside of your foot to push the ball past the defender. The rainbow. When a defender is close to you, grab the ball between the toe and your heel and lift the ball upward with both the feet. Then use the heel to flick the ball over the defender's head. Ronaldo Fenomeno. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back towards your other foot. Then use the inside of that foot to hit the ball in front of you. And finally, use the inside of your original foot to push the ball past the defender. The hocus pocus. When you're facing the defender, bring one foot in front of the ball. Then use the inside of your other foot to push the ball behind your legs. And finally, use the top of the same foot to push the ball past the standing leg and the defender. 41. The Blanco. When you see a gap between two defenders, grab the ball with both feet and lift the ball over the defender's legs. The roll top chop. When a defender is chasing you down, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball down the line, as if you are going to continue in that direction. Then use the inside of your other foot to chop the ball behind your leg and away from the defender. Reverse elastico. Use the inside of your foot to drag the ball across your body. Then bring your foot around the ball and use the top of your foot to hit the ball the other way. Next one is pull behind leg fake. Use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back. Then use the inside of the same foot to push the ball behind your leg. Before the ball gets too far away from you, stop the ball with the top of your foot, faking as though you are going to pass to your teammate. Forty-fifth is inside to inside. Use the inside of your foot and drag the ball across your body to the other foot. Then use the inside of your other foot to hit the ball past the defender. Forty-six is roll to heel in the air. When you are holding a defender, roll the ball off the back of your calf. Then, when the ball is in the air, use your heel to hit the ball to the path of your teammate. Next one is the roll top step over. Use the underside of your foot to roll the ball towards the defender. Then bring your other foot around the front of the ball and use the outside of that foot to push the ball past the defender. "48. The fake cross. Touch the ball out to the side and run up as if you are going to do a big cross. Then use the inside of your foot to drag the ball past the defender. "49 is Puskas. When a defender reaches in to tackle you, use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back. Then use the inside of your same foot to push the ball past the defender. Number 50. The underfoot stop. When you're moving with speed and the defender is catching up to you, use the underside of your foot to stop the ball. Then you can pass or go in a different direction. The fake and meg. When you have the ball on the wing and you're facing a defender, look for the gap between the legs of the defender. If the defender is taking a good stance, Now start moving the ball in one direction, as if you are going to go that way. This will make the defender move to stop you. As the defender moves, there will be space between the legs of the defender. Push the ball through this space and accelerate. Pull behind Meg. When the defender thinks they have you trapped, they often try to reach and get the ball. When they try to reach the ball, they open up a space between the legs, which you can exploit. Use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back and use the inside of your foot to push the ball through their legs. #53 is the route chop. When a defender is just behind you, roll the ball to the side, and at the same time jump with your other leg. Then use the inside of your foot to chop the ball to the opposite direction. Number 54 is pull behind and go. When a defender is trying to steal your ball, use the underside of your foot and roll the ball back. Then use the inside of that same foot to push the ball behind your leg. Finally, bring the other foot behind the ball and push the ball past the defender. #55, the roll top Meg. When you're facing a defender, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball across your body. Then, when the defender moves to stop you, use the other foot to push the ball through the legs of the defender. #56, off back leg. When you are moving in one direction, use the underside of your foot to stop the ball. Then use the inside of your other foot to push the ball behind your leg and past the defender. #57 is the drag and go. Use the inside of your foot to drag the ball across your body. Then, if the defender moves to take the ball, push the ball past the defender and run around the other side of the defender. The Neymar rocket. Put the ball between your feet, with your toes pointing away from the defender. Then lift the legs up behind you and release the ball over the defender's head. #59 is the sombrero lift. When a defender is moving towards you, stick the edge of your toe underneath the ball and lift over the defender's head. Leave the pass. When you are receiving a pass and the defender is closing you down, You may let the ball go through your legs and to a teammate who is in a better position. The fake control. When you are receiving a hard pass and when the defender is closing you down from behind, move towards the ball as if you are going to control it. Then let the ball go through your legs and sprint. Body feints of a through pass. When you are running onto a ball that's in front of you but is also rolling across you, move like you are going to take the ball to one direction, but instead let the ball go past the defender. Body feint of a square pass. When you are checking in to receive a pass and you notice that the defender is moving with you, move like you are going to control the ball. Then turn and let the ball go past your body and the defender. C4 is forward Makiri. Start by bringing the foot that you are dribbling with around the front of the ball. Then use the top of your other foot to push the ball past your first leg. And complete the skill. Bring that same foot around the ball and push the ball past the defender. The V technique. Begin by using the inside of your foot to push the ball forward, as if to pass to a teammate. Then use the underside of your foot to drag the ball back to where you started. Complete the skill by using the inside of your foot to push the ball to the other direction. In a game situation, look to the side as if you are looking to your teammate. Then use the skill to fake a pass to that direction. Then drag the ball back and use the inside of your foot to push the ball past the defender and accelerate. '66 is the outside heel to toe technique. Start by turning the outside of your foot to face the ball. Then use the outside edge of your heel to tap the ball forward. As the ball rolls forward, complete the skill by quickly turning your foot to flick the ball away. In a game, the outside heel toss technique is typically used in a 1v1 situation on the wing. '67 The roll to heel technique. Start by placing one foot on top of the ball. Then turn the inside of your back foot to face the ball at a 45-degree angle. Now use the underside of your foot to roll the ball backward. As the ball rolls backward, bring the inside of your other foot forward to strike the ball to the desired direction. In a game, you can use this skill when you are being closely guarded by a defender near the touchline. Number 68 is Balassi flick. Start by placing the foot on top of the ball, stopping the ball if it's moving. Continue by jumping over the ball with the same foot, rotating your body in the air before landing. Begin rotating your body as soon as you start to jump, making sure to turn 180 degrees in the air. Your landing foot should face the ball when you reach the ground. Complete the skill by using your other leg to pull the ball back to your standing leg. Rolling the ball off the front of your foot and flicking the ball forward in the air. A Balassi flick is usually used near the touchline to escape from a tight situation. stop and turn. When a defender is on your shoulder and trying to get around front of you, turn your body to shield the ball, while at the same time using the inside of your foot to stop the ball. Then continue to turn and use the inside of the same foot to push the ball past the defender. Let's watch Messi. Top Pokmek. Sometimes when you take a heavy touch, a defender would think that he can win the ball. But if you can reach the ball before the defender, you may try a top up through the legs of the defender. Let's watch Messi. #71, the referee block. When you are dribbling against a defender and you notice that the referee is close to the play, you can cut past the ref and use him as a shield to block the defender. Let's watch Messi doing this. As we all know, the key for success to learn any skill is nothing but practice, practice and practice. How we practice is even more important. Let us now understand various methods of learning. The first method is part method. This is basically for the beginners. In this method, we divide a skill into different parts. We can now learn any part of our choice. Once we learn all the parts, we now combine all the parts as a single skill and practice it as one. Next method is also for the beginners. In this method also, we divide a skill into different parts. We now learn from the beginning to end each part in a proper sequence. The major difference between a part method and a segmented method is that in a part method, we can randomly choose any part and learn it, whereas in a segmented method, we choose each part in a proper sequence and learn them. The third one is progressive part method. This method is also for the beginners. Let's say we have 5 parts in a skill. We first practice the first part and then the second part, and then we combine both first and second together. Now we practice the third and combine it with first and second. Likewise, we keep learning each part and keep combining them with the previous parts. Next one is whole part, whole method. This one is for intermediary and experienced players. In this method, you can practice the whole skill as one. After that, whichever part you find it difficult, you practice them again and again. And again, you practice the whole skill as one. Next one is whole method. This one is for experienced players. In this method, you practice the whole skill as one. Once you learn the skill, now you can practice the skill without defenders. Practicing without defenders is called shadow practice. Next one is the variable method. In this method, you can apply various conditions and situations that can come up in a match. And finally, we move to game-oriented method. In this method, we now apply the skill in a game situation. You can practice any skill either based on time, that is, say you practice 1 hour every day, or you can keep a count, for example 100 times a day. Now what are you waiting for? Pick any skill of your choice. Use any of the method. Learn the skill and play like a pro. Now I'll be addressing my Malayali subscribers for a few seconds. Others please excuse. ഈ വീഡിയോ എല്ലാവർക്കും യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആകട്ടെ എന്ന് കരുതിയാണ് ഞാൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ പ്രസൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു സ്കില്ല് പഠിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ആ സ്കില്ലിനെ ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് പാർട്സ് ആയിട്ട് മാറ്റിയിട്ട് അതിൽ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുള്ള പാർട്സ് പഠിക്കുക. ഒന്നുകിൽ അത് സീക്വൻസ് ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓരോ സ്കില്ല് പഠിച്ചിട്ട് അത് ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. അവസാനം ഒറ്റ സ്കില്ലായിട്ട് അത് പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്ത് പഠിക്കുക. വൺസ് പഠിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അത് നിങ്ങൾ ഗെയിമിൽ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുക. ഇനി ഈ ഇതിൽ പറഞ്ഞേക്കുന്ന ഏതെങ്കിലും മെത്തേഡ്സ് യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്കില്ല് നല്ലതുപോലെ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യുക. അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ കളിയിൽ ഒരുപാട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹെൽപ്ഫുൾ ആയിരിക്കും. I hope this video was very useful for you guys. I'll be soon back with more videos. Until then, thank you and bye bye all.